So we're Robby and Kasia Ridgeway, serving right now at Amelia Baptist Church as the senior pastor. And we are in the process, moving forward in the process to serve with the International Mission Board in Bratislava, Slovakia. We will be working immediately in an area of the capital city, Bratislava, where there is no known evangelical church presence or evangelical presence at all. And we'll be working to plant a church starting from the ground up with evangelism and trying to, once we evangelize people, to raise up leaders to lead the church and to support them in that ministry.
When you enter a different culture, it is very important that you make relationships with the people that live there, and you want to get to know their culture. And one of the best ways to do that is through learning the language. So first 2-3 years of our assignment will be grossly focused on learning Slovak language so that we can connect with them and build relationships, not in English, but in their heart language.
So both of us independently, before we met, felt called to international missions. And in the 10 years we've been married, we've been working through the process of when God would use us and how God would use us and where God would use us.
We've known from the very early on, really from the beginning, that God is calling us to the European peoples. Part of the reason is because many people assume for some reason that Europe is evangelized and Christian, but in fact Europe is the grand majority of Europe is very postmodern, like here, but also post-Christian. And majority of places have less than 2%, less than 1% of Bible-believing Christ followers.
So our actual employment with the IMB will begin 30 days before our final session of training, which will fall in the middle of March of 2023. We will deploy on the field early to mid-June of 2023 after we finish that training and say our final goodbyes to family and friends. So some of the most immediate prayer needs that we have are for our children and their process of adapting to Slovak culture, learning the language, and thriving. Also for all of us as we're learning a new language, that we would learn it well, and we pray to learn it quickly so that we can more fully immerse ourselves in the culture and the lives of people that we might be effective. We pray that we would be bold and that we would be quick to build relationships, not be afraid of making mistakes, and to be able to move to the gospel quickly. As we make our final plans, we are blessed to be provided with health care during the intervening periods before our employment begins. And as far as finances and other needs, we're just praying that God would meet. God has already begun to meet needs, but that He will provide the rest.
And thankfully we have a place to stay with my in-laws. And so we are definitely going to be in good hands.